I'm Eric.
And this is I Love That. And it's a podcast. And it's I Love That Jack's Crib on all the social medias. And we are doing this for our son, Jack, who is 21 at this point and an only child, was a very early baby, 27-weeker. And we thought we would go through this cool little thing called Tails.com Life Story Interview Kit. And there's 150 questions, and we are answering all 150, hopefully. Right. We are answering these questions in the order that they are. And so far, we've got through some childhood things. And yeah, I guess, do you want to talk about anything?
Current events?
No, I don't want to talk about current events. No, I don't think so.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
It's Memorial. It's mayoral voting day today.
Right. What's the date today?
May 13th,
May
2025.
13th. May 13th, 2025. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, I guess let's get to our question.
All right. Question today. How did you get your name?
You
want to go first? I know you have a good story about it.
Well, I don't have a great story about it because I don't. I mean, I do have a story about it. My mom's best friend, one of her best friends, Ellen Casey. I'm not sure where they met. I texted John, but he didn't get back to me. Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly where she met Ellen Casey. I feel like it was church, possibly. Yeah, maybe church in and around high school or something. But anyway, I'm named after her. And I mean, the cool thing is that her son is Sean Casey, who was a storm chaser for a long time. I don't remember his
vehicle name?
His vehicle name. I can't remember his vehicle name. But anyway, Sean Casey was a big, famous storm chaser. And her husband was an IMAX film director. And I wish I could remember his name right now. But
you got a couple of his movies.
Yeah. Look up IMAX movies, like mostly like nature, like Alaska.
Yeah. And the Serengeti.
The Serengeti, right? Things like that. That he did. So that's who I'm named after, is Ellen Casey. One of my mom's best friends from church, I think. That's about all I know. I'm not really sure. So that wasn't a great story. Sorry. I wanted it to be, but it just wasn't. So what about you? Are you named after anyone?
Not named after anyone.
Okay.
But there is a naming convention that my family followed.
Okay.
With the initials EJC for all the boys.
Okay.
My grandpa was Elmer. I think it was Elmer John.
J. Fudd?
Yeah. J. Fudd, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Elmer. My dad was Errol.
It's unfortunate.
ERROL. I was Eric John.
All right.
So EJC. And my Aaron is Aaron with an E.
Right.
Middle initial J.
Eron. Right.
So EJC. I did the first two, the boys I named. Ethan, Jason.
Right.
And that was an EJC.
Right.
And then Ian was spelled with an E, and it was Ian James.
Okay. Right.
But with the history there, with Jack,
Yeah, I know you didn't
I
want
cut
to do
that
that.
off. I didn't want to do that.
You didn't want to do that whole naming situation. I totally understand that. Which, I'm glad because I always wanted the name Jack for a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, it worked out. I'm glad that and it's funny because I'm an E as well. So
Right.
our initials are just a couple letters off, EGC and EJC.
Yeah.
Weird how we turned out to have the same first and last initials too.
Yeah.
Bizarre. So, yeah. I guess that's it for the naming.
That was a quick one.
Yeah.
All
Jeez.
right. Well, I guess we'll see you in the next video.
Or maybe we should do another card.
Well, that'll be in a separate video.
Well, this is only a 2-minute video.
Fine. You want to do another one?
Yeah, don't you think?
Okay.
Here, I'll read it.
There you go.
All right, we're going to do one more card because it's such a short. That was short answers. Okay. What's the happiest memory from your childhood? I mean, dang. I don't just have one happy memory.
I have a ton.
I do too. I have so many.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about from being a little kid all the way up to teenager,
I know.
I have plenty. What about you?
Oh
You
my
name a couple of your happiest memories.
Going to see Disney on Ice.
Oh.
I saw Herbie the Love Bug walk a tightrope. It was awesome.
Oh my God. That is so awesome.
And the Cinderella was there, and the Prince.
Wow.
Snow White, and
that's funny.
Yeah. 7 Dwarves. I'm pretty sure they were kids.
Oh, sure.
But
it's really actually hilarious because it was always like this joke around my birthday. The Ice Capades would come to town, and It was this jokey thing, like, oh, Ellen, do you want to go see Ice Capades for your birthday? And I'm like, yeah, all right. I never went. I know. And I never went. So it's funny that you're like, one of your favorite things was Disney on Ice that you saw. That's so cool.
I got the Mickey ears.
Oh, neat.
I got the balloon. It was a Mickey Mouse balloon.
Right.
With a clear one around it.
Right.
So it was a balloon inside a balloon.
That's like normal at Disneyland.
It was so cool. And it was on a stick.
Have you ever seen that before?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, I thought it was neat.
Yeah, it is neat. They have them at Disneyland.
Yeah.
It's like a normal, everyday balloon there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
How the hell do they get it in there?
I know, right? What the hell? It's magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Ice Capades. I mean, when I was really little, I loved going to Santa's Village up in San Bernardino Mountains because obviously Santa was there. So that was awesome. And the other thing, I know there were other things there. I think we got to feed reindeer too, it seems like. But there was a rock candy thing, like a conveyor belt. You had to go inside this place, and it was like they were mining rock candy. So the rock candy came down a conveyor belt, and you grabbed it.
That's cool.
It was cool. It was so cool. And then, of course, eating the rock candy, breaking your teeth off. But yeah, I loved going to Santa's Village. It was a fun yearly experience. I don't know how many years we went, but it was awesome.
That's funny because we got rock candy in Colorado.
Right.
Up
Okay.
in like Hot Springs and stuff, and that's one of my. I remember getting rock candy. I remember the gold mine ride.
Right.
You rode down in the cart, and then they brought you back up, and you were in an actual gold mine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was neat. The
that's
hot
cool.
springs and the hot pools.
Yeah. Golly. Hot springs are cool.
And I remember there was a creek that ran through, and it was super cold because it was snow fed.
Oh yeah.
Up in the mountains.
Right.
And that's where Dad and Rod and Lance and everybody would put their beer.
To keep it
They'd
cold.
make a thing of rocks and then put it in the center.
That's
to
so
give it
cool.
cold. Yeah, because it was hot as hell out there. We didn't have we were camping.
Oh yeah, camping.
So-
You guys and your camping.
Milk and everything that was cold went in the
The
creek.
stream. Yeah, wow. That's funny. Yeah, that reminds me of that, being in like Lake Havasu or Lake Mead or I don't know, the Colorado River. But, towing a cooler behind us, of beer and soda, whatever. Gosh, another huge thing that happened was in 1977, my 10th birthday, I got Sean Cassidy tickets.
Mm.
And I was like dead. It killed me. Because I was so in love with Sean Cassidy. And so getting 2 tickets or 3 tickets, my mom got 3 tickets to the concert was like everything. So, yeah, that was, and the concert was amazing, of course. And I cried. I didn't scream because he doesn't like it when people scream because he can't hear himself sing. So I was good. Just stood there. God, so funny. So funny. Thinking back. What else you got?
First concert, Kiss concert.
Oh,
In
right.
'79, my dad took me.
So
We were
cool.
way on the far side up in the nosebleed seats, but I didn't care.
Right. Who cares?
I could still see it fine.
Exactly. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Is that when you saw them?
Yeah.
Too?
What?
When you saw them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, tell me that story because I know there's a story there.
Peony Park, which used to be over on like 84th and Cass area, kind of.
Right.
It was an amusement park. Like adults were there, but it was more for kiddie rides.
Right.
And then a huge smoking area, a huge swimming area. They had a lagoon, a cement lagoon that
Right.
they put sand all around, and
It was like a beach.
we were there because we came in. I'm guessing we were at Grandma's for the day, and Dad took me over to Peony Park.
Right.
And we were standing in line for one of the carts rides, and I'm like 11.
Okay.
And
Sure.
Shy. I mean, from the country, and I'm here in the city, and there's
Right.
a bunch of people around.
Right.
And I turn around, and there's 4 guys standing there, long black hair and shit, and they look. And the one guy had a rose tattoo.
Oh my
And
God.
he just looked at me, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" And I turned around.
Did you know it was them?
I knew it was them.
Wow.
I knew it was Paul Stanley.
Wow. Did they say anything to you?
Nope.
You were just like, they were like, oh my gosh, kid.
Yeah. It was like,
oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Where's your makeup?
I know.
Why are you naked? Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Guy. Really good story.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'd have been older and had my wits about me.
Well,
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of another. When I got to pick out my first skateboard, after I learned how to skateboard on a dumb plastic skateboard, they're not going to buy me anything until I'm serious about it, right?
Right.
So I got serious about skateboarding, and my mom took me to a skateboard shop, and I got to pick out my board, my trucks, and my wheels. And it was so cool just being able to okay, that one, just to build my own board was the coolest. And grip tape, I got to put my own grip tape on, and got some stickers to put on underneath. And yeah, it was a really cool moment in my life for
Was
some
it a
reason.
penny board or like a normal size?
It was just a normal size board. It was about this long, maybe, and it had a little kicktail, and it was kind of skinny. It wasn't. It was like more of a trick board because that's what I like to do. I like to go fast, but I love to do tricks like 360s and jumping and flipping and all that good stuff.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was more. It wasn't like a big long board, just to cruise down the hill. No, that wasn't me. I was all into tricks. So that was pretty cool time in my life. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many.
I know. What else do you
When
have?
I was a kid, everything was awesome.
Well,
We had no
right?
cares.
Right.
Every day was an adventure.
Sure.
Right.
I know. I'm trying to think of big things that stood out. I got a drum set for Christmas one year. I was a little kid, so it was like a little kid paper drum set.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved it. It was the best. It was so cool. I learned how to play Happy Birthday on my drum set for my mom. Yeah, right. Sure, I did. But yeah. You got any more you want to talk about?
Gosh, I'm trying to think.
I mean, when I was a teenager, when my mom was good, she was great, you know? And she took me to a movie premiere, One from the Heart, which was a Coppola movie. And I saw a billion stars there. Schwarzenegger, and I don't know, I wrote it all out the next day. And so I remembered what it was. I wrote it as a story for English class. And we went to the Grammys in, I think it was 1982, with John Denver was the host. And that was very cool. Got to see Ray Charles play, and I think Elton John too, and Men at Work.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. And for my 16th birthday, her boyfriend Rich got me tickets, VIP tickets to the Johnny Carson show to see Paul McCartney. So that was very cool because I got to go in before anyone else. I got to sit right there in the front and see Paul McCartney right there. So that was probably one of the highlights of my life.
Yeah, I bet.
Was just being that close and waving, and him waving back was like, I'm dead. It was like fantasy world for me. So that was probably the coolest thing that happened. Do you have anything better than that?
No.
Wait, when did you play?
I met John Denver.
Yes. I was going to say, didn't you play ping pong with him?
I did.
When was that?
Big time ping pong fanatic.
Yeah.
And he carried a ping pong table with him everywhere.
That must have been heavy for him.
And yeah, I know. He's just a little guy. Yeah. This girl I knew at the time wasn't dating. We were just friends. Her dad was Bill Corey, and he was on WW radio.
Okay.
And it was a country station then. So she got to meet everybody when they come in because you get tickets. Radio station gets tickets if they sponsor.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Passes, blah, blah, blah. So she got backstage passes to everything. Every year she got roses, a big bouquet of roses for her birthday from the Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh, my gosh.
Alabama would send her a card. Yeah, because they come around so many, she'd met them so many times, and knew the DJs and little kid.
Right, right.
And yeah, but she got backstage passes to John Denver and asked me if I wanted to go. And I was like, heck yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And we were backstage and he came in and we just, grabs a water, drinking, and kind of sits down and he, the stuff that they do, walking around, checking things,
right.
blah, blah, blah. And he comes over and he's like, hey, here, come play me. What? He's like, let's play ping pong. Come on.
Oh my God.
And I guess he just did that to loosen up.
Were you
Get his mind
dying?
off of it. Yeah.
Were you just like dying?
It was crazy.
Did you feel like you were in a dream for a second?
No, not until afterwards. I was like, holy crap. That was John Denver.
What did I just do?
That was like a star. I mean,
a huge star.
He was a huge star.
No, he was a huge star.
And we didn't live in LA, so,
Right.
How we see Schwarzenegger, you're like, oh, very cool. But I'll probably see him again.
Right. Right. No, I get it.
It was like
huge.
And I got to meet him.
Right.
So, yeah.
Not just meet him, but play him. That's so cool. Did he kick your ass?
Oh, totally.
Oh, I bet.
Totally. He gave me a couple, but
he had to be true to himself.
Well, yeah. Had to play it. Had to loosen up.
Yeah. That's hilarious. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, good. I like that. I love that story. I love that.
Gosh, that was when I was 17.
See, you were still a kid.
Yeah.
That still counts as a kid.
Okay.
I think. So, because I was 16 with Paul McCartney thing. So,
I remember when I got my first car. That was very cool. A little Mustang, 69 Mustang.
Hey.
It was a
Represent.
piece of junk, but I loved it. Loved it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
When you were 17? 16?
Got it when I was 15 because I couldn't even drive it yet.
Oh, geez. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I got it that early that summer, late spring-ish.
Right.
And had to wait all summer to drive it.
But you fixed it up.
So, yeah.
Well, that's cool. I
Got
mean,
all the rust off of it.
Right.
Armored it up. Put big mag wheels on it.
Super cool.
Yep.
Nice.
There's a picture somewhere.
I'm sure. I'm sure we'll find it somewhere. Well, I feel like I've seen the picture of you standing in front of it and your mom taking a picture from the front door, I think, area. Yeah. That's cool.
That was when I was putting my mag wheels on.
Hi, Bella. That was when you were putting your mag wheels on.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm holding one up in front of the tire.
Oh.
So it looks like it's on.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's a great memory.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Cool.
Oh, I remember getting my moped.
Oh, gosh.
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
That was so cool.
Right.
I didn't know we were getting it. I just thought Dad was being cool and letting me stop and look at motorcycles.
Yeah.
Because every now and then he would.
Right.
And yeah, they pulled it out and I was 14.
Right.
Or I was going to be 14. And they pulled it out and they were like, go ahead and take it along the building and back.
Right.
And Dad was like, how do you like it? I was like, I love it. This is very cool. Because my friend Kyle had one. Greg and Gail both had them.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, heck yeah.
Super cool.
And they bought it right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Truck and brought it home. I was like,
were you like, what? Oh, my God.
And I bet it was $400 is what I kind of remember it being.
Oh, really?
Because I remember back then I was like,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Way back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Well, it had to be
81 or 2.
Yeah.
So that reminds me of my mom's boyfriend, Rich, doing what he could to earn my love and respect because I was just not having it with him. Bought me my first vehicle. He bought me a brand new, just came out Honda 50 scooter that looked like an actual, kind of like a tiny Vespa, is what it looked like.
Yeah,
and it was
I
red.
remember 'em. Yeah.
So I had one of those, and he bought that for me. And I'm sure I was shitty about it, because I was back then. So I hate myself back then. But I know that, we made up. I made up with him before he passed away. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, I was such a dick, man. You just don't want your mom to be with anyone else,
Yeah.
So I was just dick. And I was, 15, right? So just the worst time. So I feel bad, super bad about that. But that was one of the coolest things,
Yeah.
was getting a scooter. And I was the only one in my friend group that had anything similar. Some people had cars, but not very many people had cars even at that point. So I was pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I was, man. I was like,
Ciao.
yeah, exactly. Ciao. Hey, good looking. Be back to pick you up later. Yeah, no, it was super fun. And I even had, I was riding someone on the back because there was room enough for someone on the back.
Right.
And through the streets of Downey, and got stopped by a cop. And it was two cops in a car. And they weren't stopping me because I was doing anything wrong. They were just wanted to look at my scooter and see what it was, and ask if I needed a motorcycle license for that. And I said, nope, I do not. It is just one, there's no shifting or anything like that. So they're like, okay, all right, well, cool. We hadn't seen one before, and we just wanted to stop and look at it and see if you needed a motorcycle license for it. I'm like, nope, bye. So yeah, that was a really good, memory, a fun memory back then. So many memories.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's so hard to think of all the different things.
Yeah, Christmases and
Getting
holidays,
hamsters.
4th of July's.
Yeah,
Jeez.
totally. Camp. I went to camp, Calamigos, for I think 3 years. I went to camp in Malibu, to Calamigos Ranch, and that was a co-ed boy-girl camp, which was really, really cool. And then I went to Camp White's Landing on Catalina, which was a Girl Scout camp. And I think I went 3 years there. And Wendy went with me 1 year. And I think that was the last year we went. But that was super fun too. Camp. You're away from your parents. They make sure you're just busy.
Oh, yeah.
All the time doing. At White's Landing, we swam a lot, and we sailed and canoed and hiked and stuff like that. The Wrigley Ranch is on Catalina.
Mm-hmm.
So over our hike over to Sharks Cove, across the island, we stopped at the Wrigley Ranch. So that was kind of neat, Wrigley gum.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was cool. Yeah. So camp was super fun.
Yeah,
They
cool.
took us to Disneyland. Calamigos did.
Oh, yeah.
And also one time the beach. I remember we went to like big outings like that. It was expensive camp.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those were super fun times. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's like the happiest memory, just one happy memory. I can't remember one happy memory.
I know, not one.
I was a pretty happy kid.
I had a great childhood.
Yeah, I feel like I did too. I mean, the teenage years were iffy,
No, but up till like 10
10.
years.
Yeah, 10. I was thinking 10 was good. 11, that's probably when I turned.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I still have some good memories after that, of course. But things weren't as blissful and carefree.
Right.
So. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
So I guess let's wrap it up and say goodbye and thank you for watching and listening. You one person. Hopefully there's one person watching. Hopefully it's Jack at least. And Brianna, hopefully. And you can look at all of our socials on at ilovethat.jackscrib, or you can email us at ilovethat@jackscrib.com. So I guess until next time, this has been I Love That. See you later.
Bye.